Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob with Next Truck Sales, and I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2015 Peterbilt 579. We've got a beautiful day going here in Breslau, and we do have a little bit of wind, so I apologize if we get a little bit of background noise with the wind. I'll take you through this truck. I will show you some of the features of it, some of the things that we've done. It's nice and clean, it runs great, came from a one-owner fleet. Let's have a look. It's got a Paccar MX13, 455 horsepower with a 13-speed manual. Nice, clean, no major body damage. There is one dent on the bunk on the other side. I'll show you that in a bit. It's got steer axle disc brakes, drive axle drum brakes, 72-inch Unibilt sleeper. Okay, it's 6 feet from about there to the back of the cab. Gets a little tricky the way that some of these manufacturers count that distance, but it is approximately 6 feet front to back. If you have a look here, you'll see we've got aluminum wheels with Centromatic balancers. I'll take you under the hood in a minute. Let's just quickly go through the truck. I believe we've got dual 110-gallon fuel tanks, underslung exhaust, Holland 3500 2-foot sliding fifth wheel, all aluminum wheels, Falcon drive tires, 11R, probably 40% tread. They'll make it through one season, or you'll definitely be needing to look to put tires on this thing before the fall. We've sandblasted and painted the frame. You can see here we've got, looks like a fifth wheel hook and close and cross member. Other than that though, very clean. Sandblasted and painted. You can see it's shiny. Good overall condition, no leaks, no check engine lights, cold air, fresh service, fresh DOT, ready to go to work. That's what we're selling. If you happen to be watching this video and you're in the US, our price does include delivery to Buffalo. If you want to pick up from our yard in Buffalo, the truck is currently sitting in our yard in Canada. So you can take delivery from Canada if you're here, or you can take delivery in Buffalo if you happen to be there. But we won't ship the truck until we've made a deal on it if you happen to be in the US. It's not in the US at the moment. We do supply you with all the paperwork that you'll need in order to be able to register and title the truck in the US. We supply that paperwork for you. If that's something you're interested in, we'll also supply you with a 10-day temporary plate to drive home. Have a look in here. We've got our Shore Power control box, which runs receptacles throughout the cab. We've got a Webasto or Espar air-top bunk heater. We've got a factory subwoofer, a full pass-through, and the bunk access door. Def goes in there. Batteries are in there. I do like this feature on the Pete's. They have the batteries are readily accessible. Let's have a look inside here. Again, I'll go underneath the hood in just a minute. Have a quick look here. California certified clean idle, certified for US emissions, certified for Canadian DOT, and certified for US DOT. So fully compliant, built in Denton, Texas. This truck can be driven on both sides of the border. We have Shore Power plug that'll run all of your accessories on the truck from a receptacle plugged in there, and your block heater that'll heat your oil when the truck is off. Let's have a look here. We've got, looks like the premium interior with power locks, mirrors, windows, and heated mirrors. We've got genuine leather seats with the multi-way adjust. I do like this feature on the Pete. If you want to get in and out, push that and it goes down. Push that, she goes back up. Okay, we're gonna put it down for now. We've got steering wheel audio, cruise control as well. We've got 672,000 miles. The speedometer is in kilometers and miles. Have a look there, you'll see the major gauges are kilometers. The smaller ones are miles. It's good for both. Okay, have a look there. You'll see if you're doing 70 miles an hour, it's that one. If you're doing 110 kilometers an hour, it's that one, but it's the same gauge. No modifications need to be made. The engine is quite warm here, almost up to temperature. I'll get the oil filler cap off. We'll show you the blow-by, very minimal. These Packars are rated for about 1.2 million miles. That is Paccar's rating, meaning that they are expected to last 1.2 million miles before you need a major overhaul. That's not to say that you wouldn't have some other sort of a failure, but as far as the rings and pistons and wear out, definitely not before that. Have a look here. So we got full gauges. There's no GPS or smart nav on this, but we do have Bluetooth audio and automatic climate control. Okay, the truck is going to come with cold air, and we need it today. We're a full 82 degrees. We haven't seen 82 in about 6 months. Believe me, it's very welcome. 13-speed manual, another genuine leather seat. Let's go throughout the cabin, have a look at some of the other items. So one thing I do like about the Peaks, they have all LED lighting. So all the lights are low power consumption. We've got a CB radio, we've got secure storage up top here. We've got the original books that came with the truck. We've got locking diff, standard highway locks, sliding fifth wheel and suspension dump, and then all your standard traction control, a couple of spares, and ABS or a drop spare for your trailer as well. Have a look here. We do have your bunk heater control is here. Okay, you've got secure storage in this little cubby. We've got dome light is controlled from this switch. Okay, stereo and door locks are controlled from there. Have a look here. We have the mattress on order. It's coming. We don't have it yet. Our mattress supplier is a little backed up. We do have an upper mattress. This is the original mattress that came with the truck. I would say it's never been used, meaning this was probably not a team truck. We don't have cupboard doors, which I kind of do like. If you have cupboard doors, they rattle, and you'll see a lot of these plastic trucks with all of these cupboard doors have business cards and all kinds of bits and pieces of paper inserted where the hinges will close. When you have the curtain just like that, you know, you're not getting any rattling because there's no two pieces of plastic to kind of rub together. So we've got curtains for the window, and we've got curtains for the, I'm just going to wrap this up and tidy it up for you. So we've got the two curtains that you'll need for your cupboard doors. We've got a refrigerator here as well, okay? And then your other cupboard or your other curtain goes there. We've got your privacy curtains are still intact, okay? And I'll just tuck that one out of the way. Sometimes our cleaner has a tendency to just kind of hide everything out of the way as he's cleaning. Okay, so let's go out and have a look at this thing, hear it running, and see what we got. I'm gonna put the cruise up just a little faster, and the air conditioning is blowing icy cold. I absolutely love it. So how do we get this going? Cruise is on, set resume. Let's see here. Not going up, and you know what? I noticed the brake lights are stuck on, and I'm wondering if those two guys are somehow related. We don't have cruise. I'm thinking they're tied. We'll get that sorted before this truck is delivered to you. We'll leave it on standard idle. I'll let you have a listen. Actually, I'm going to turn up the power fan. Good. Let's go have a look and see what's going on underneath here. Okay, so steer axle, drum brake, disc brakes are other side. Okay. I do like the Paccar. They don't leak oil. They're quite quiet. Bringing it back up, it still makes some noise. They are quite quiet. They get good fuel. They don't leak oil. They don't blow up. Unlike Cummins, which do have a tendency to have catastrophic failures. More so, they are noisy, they do leak oil, and they do use a little more fuel. The main difference between the Paccar and the Cummins is really the availability of a mechanic who wants to fix it. There's a lot more Cummins mechanics out there, so if you are considering a Paccar, I say everything about it is good, as long as you have a mechanic that's willing to work on it. There are a lot of specialized tools that you need to buy from Paccar in order to be able to work on it. Other than that, it's a great engine. So let's have a look here underneath the hood. It's going to be a little hard for me to hear, for you to hear me, so I'm just going to kind of show you what we got going on underneath here, and then I'm going to take the oil filler cap off, let you have a look at that, and then I'll back away from the truck so you can hear me talk. Okay, so as you can see, everything on this side's nice and dry. No funny abnormal noises coming out of this thing. Let's have a look at the other side. I do notice a little bit of shoulder wear on that Firestone tire. The other one didn't have shoulder wear. This one's got a little bit of shoulder wear going on. Other than that, though, let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to shut it down. So, interestingly, this truck here with almost 700 miles or more than 600 has like no blow-by coming out of it whatsoever. And yet I did a video of a Cummins yesterday with like 300 miles and it had blow-by. It's just, this engine is incredible how long they last compared to a lot of the other engines out there. So definitely something worth considering. This is a great price point truck. It's good running. It's going to be serviced if it hasn't already. I'm not exactly sure of the status. It's coming with the freshly sandblasted and painted frame. It's got cold air, no check engine lights, ready to go to work. Yeah, we still need to do the DOT. I'm looking at it. It was done last in January. So we'll do a fresh DOT on that as well. The truck runs great. I drove this back from when we picked it up. It runs excellent, and we drove it about an hour to our body shop each direction, so feedback from the driver was good. This is probably the only thing you could complain about is that little crease in the bunk, and obviously the drive tires are not all that hot, but other than that, really nice clean truck, ready to go to work. Refrigerator, heater, inverter, all ready to go. So if you're interested in this truck or any of the other trucks that we have for sale, be sure to check us out at nexttrucksales.com, and you can give me a call at 844-489-8789. It's Rob from Next Truck Sales, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.